High in the Blue Ridge Mountains stood a sprawling stone and timber mansion, the pride of Governor Daniel Mercer. Known for his down-to-earth style and devotion to public service, Mercer often retreated to the mountain property for solitude, hikes, and strategy sessions with trusted advisors. What he didn't expect was to return one autumn weekend to find the entire structure reduced to rubble. According to neighbors, the local homeowners association had long clashed with Mercer over what they described as unpaid fines. The alleged violations ranged from a slightly oversized flagpole to an unapproved garden shed. Despite Mercer's repeated requests for itemized invoices and explanations, the HOA insisted he owed more than $60,000 in penalties. When he refused to pay without proper documentation, the board escalated its threats. Last Thursday, the HOA sent a demolition crew to Mercer's property. By the end of the day, his multi-million-dollar retreat had been torn down, chimneys, beams, and all. Shocked residents recorded the spectacle, some calling it the boldest act of HOA overreach they had ever witnessed. One neighbor recalled, "They were smirking like they had finally won." They didn't realize who they were dealing with, because while the HOA board may have seen Mercer as just another homeowner resisting their rules, they seemed to forget or ignore that he is also the sitting governor of the state. When Mercer arrived at the site and saw nothing but dust and splinters, his response was calm but resolute. "This wasn't just an attack on me," he told reporters. "It was an attack on property rights and due process. And I promise you, it won't stand." Within 24 hours, the governor's office had launched a formal investigation into the HOA's actions. Legal experts have already weighed in, noting that an HOA typically cannot order the destruction of a home without lengthy court proceedings. "This was a massive abuse of authority," said Professor Elaine Harker of the State University School of Law, "and the fact that it was done against the governor himself makes it all the more astonishing." Residents of the community are now in open revolt. Demanding the resignation of the entire board, many admit they had quietly endured years of harassment and arbitrary fines, never believing they had the power to push back. "If they thought they could bulldoze the governor," one homeowner said, "what chance did the rest of us ever have?" As for Mercer, he has vowed not only to rebuild but also to reform the laws governing homeowners associations statewide. "This mansion can be replaced," he declared, "but the trust of my constituents and their right to live without fear of overreach cannot."